IGN Rewind Theater is presented by Remember Me. Coming to consoles and PC June 4th. Remix memories, change the world.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Rewind Theater. This time for Scribblenauts Unmasked. I'm Greg Miller, alongside my Batgirl, Audrey Drake.
Hey, everyone.
How you doing, Audrey?
I'm a lot better now.
Audrey, this is a hell of a trailer here. It's about the Scribblenauts. Real quick, if nobody knows what Scribblenauts is, run it down. What's Scribblenauts?
So basically, Scribblenauts is where you scribble all these things into reality. Maxwell has this little magic book.
That's Maxwell right there, little guy.
Yeah, that little guy, that's Maxwell. He has this magic book. He can create all kinds of things into reality. So he thinks of a car, and he makes it red and big, and boom, there's a big red car right there in reality.
Yeah.
But now his world just got a little bit more epic.
Right, Scribblenauts owned by Warner Brothers. They're making this Scribblenauts Unmasked and putting all the DC characters in there. It says right there, a DC Comics adventure. The first thing to notice about the heroes here, of course, Audrey, is what?
They're New 52.
New 52, that's right. That means
How can you tell? Because Superman's got no red underpants.
Right, and Wonder Woman's got that silver to her instead of that gold on her tiara and stuff.
Totally clashes with her lasso of truth.
You and I have plenty of problems with New 52.
We do,
but the costume design, I don't have that much of an issue with.
Yeah.
I especially like how it looks here. This is really nice art right here.
It's more some of the storylines that get it wrong.
Sure, of course. But there you go. You got obviously Superman, Green Lantern, who's Hal Jordan in this universe. Flash down there, Barry Allen.
You got Cyborg in the back.
Cyborg in the back, chilling. I like that they're making a push for Cyborg.
It's really cool. I've always thought he was an underappreciated hero. I'm
100%.
so glad
Good
he's
to see Vic getting
some time.
Let's scroll a little bit further here. Then we get to see some of the villains, of course. A lot of iconic ones in some ways. Clearly Joker. Clearly Lex Luthor.
Darkseid.
Darkseid, a big one. You know, King of Apocalypse there, ruler of Apocalypse, and then over there Black Adam, who's also been getting a push lately too. Ever since the old 52.
And they rebooted Shazam in the New 52. So.
Right. Here we got Sinestro, Catwoman. You knew that, though. I'm not going to bother boring you with that, ladies and gentlemen. Superman fighting Doomsday, a brown-skinned Doomsday. Customization, a big part.
Yeah, we don't know yet if when Doomsday dies, he keeps coming back to bother you.
I imagine he does.
I hope so.
Clearly, there's some TLC being put in here.
Yeah.
Here, Maxwell
Alfred
in the Batcave, running up to the.
You can see a little Batgirl.
Little Batgirl there, a little Batmobile too.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can jump into that, have some fun. Go a little bit further. Here we are, Hal Jordan throwing one of his punches there into Sinestro, but more importantly, looks like he's in the O library there. We have the book in the back, open to the Sinestro core page, but it also looks like they're doing a little hint of the sapphires over there. What's interesting about this, right? Star Sapphire, of course, the pink.
Yeah.
I know you know. But we found out today when this trailer debuted and when Marty got to actually see the game, every character from the DC Comics universe is in this.
The most obscure character you could think of
More
is going
than
to be in here.
2,000 characters are in this game, they say. And that might sound crazy, but if you know anything about Scribblenauts, they are insane and puts all sorts of junk in there. Solomon Grundy here, making a run at Batman. Interesting, like you were saying, this wouldn't make any sense, I think, if you didn't know about the game.
Yeah.
They're on the roof here, clearly, of GCPD. You got the bat signal, but then there's a car on the roof of the building.
Exactly. So clearly Maxwell put a car there for reasons unknown. And look, it's got a little battering.
Yeah, adorable. Fighting. Is combat new to Scribblenauts? I don't remember.
There's combat. They sort of fight themselves. You sort of put them in the scenario and they duke it out, and whoever would win in that situation wins. Now,
one of the things they're calling out here is add an adjective, and they're showing it with Joker. They have a little bat computer signal down there. That's what they call it. It looks like this time around. But so this is something they added in the last Scribblenauts, right?
Exactly. So like I said before, you add a car, right? But you want the car to be flying. So you add the adjective flying to it, and then boom, you have a flying car you can ride around in.
So you're going to be able to make a flying Joker.
Yeah. So now, oh God, imagine the terror. But yeah, it'll be interesting. You can see later in the trailer that you can actually modify like Doomsday to be dressed in Superman outfits. Like.
Before we jump to that, I want to point out there on Themyscira there. We got a little Amazonian princess in the background. Yeah, you break down a Joker, but here, I'll scroll ahead for you so you see it. There you go. Right here, you're adding in, right? You're customizing your own character.
Boom, Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. But yeah, we see right here, it looks like, Doomsday's getting Superman's shirt, and it looks like Wonder Woman's panties.
Yeah, well, that's his decision.
That's his style.
That's his life choice.
This is what you're talking about. You get to create your own characters and save them and play as them, right?
Yeah.
Right, over Gotham. But here, let's dial it back here. We'll get back to what we're talking about. So yeah, you get the little bio of Joker, which I think just about everybody's going to know. But here we are back on O. John Stewart. How about that? Got the power battery for the Green Lantern. You got Hal. Looks like you got John. You got
the two best lanterns. I think we can all
wait a
agree.
second. Let's not leave Kyle out in the cold. Right?
Kyle's awesome.
Yeah,
come on, John Stewart.
True. Metropolis. A flying Maxwell with the newspaper. A nice little touch there. Maxwell with the newspaper. I like the pigeons too.
Yeah, I was admiring the pigeons.
They did a nice job. Yeah. A lot of TLC already in this one. Now here we go. Let's get down to some real rewind theater.
So many Batmans.
Let me crack open.
Tell us about the Batmans, Greg.
Well, clearly, we're going to go left to right. We're going to start on the top row and move over. We have classic Batman, New 52 Batman, which we've seen before.
I don't know if we would call that classic.
Well, it's just straight up Batman suit. This is like Coke.
This is your standard Batman.
This is Batman. All right.
Okay, now we've got Diet Batman.
Sorry?
Diet Batman is the next.
Diet Batman is the next one. It's the zombie Batman, it looks like, from Blackest Night. Next to that, Caveman Batman from The Return of Bruce Wayne. Remember when they did that?
Yeah, that went crazy. That whole storyline.
A nice little touch there. Original Batman.
With the little purple gloves.
From the cover of Detective Comics when Batman debuted, right?
The longer little cowl.
You jump over here. Now we get to break down into another one, left to right, top to bottom. This is the Bat family, you'd assume. Batgirl. Red Robin, Nightwing, Batman again, and then Damian Wayne, it looks like, down there.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace. Spoilers. You should have been kicking off with the books, though. Bottom row.
That's so terrible for Tim Drake that he can no longer be included in that in the new universe. As a Robin.
Oh, right,
Isn't that awful?
right. Yeah. Well, maybe you can put third Robin.
Yeah.
Bottom row, it looks like we have, and this is where we have to start using our imagination. I say that's Kingdom Come Battlesuit Batman. Remember when he put on that and he had to go fight in the sky and try to stop the nuclear bomb and whatnot. Now next to him again, I'm saying another Kingdom Come reference. The Batman droids he had, that protected thing. Might be wrong on that. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments, internet. You don't have a better guess, though.
No, that's what I would think it is. The next one, neither of us can figure it out. We looked at this for ages.
We called in Mike Pereira. Of course, you know Media Mike here at IGN. He's a big DC Comics fan too. I throw around the idea that I think this might be like when they redid the continuity where he wasn't seeing Mask of Zorro anymore when he freaked out with his parents.
He was at the opera.
Yeah, he was at the opera. I'm thinking it might be a bat suit there. However, the cloak we kept talking about making it look like it's one of the gaslamp Batmans that we've seen in other stuff.
Yeah, but the mask doesn't look quite right.
I know. I don't know what it is. What do you think it is, ladies and gentlemen? Tell us in the comments. Share the video with your comic book friends so they do too. Next to him, Pirate Batman, again from Return of Bruce Wayne.
For everything that was wrong with that comic, come on, Pirate Batman.
It's cool.
You can't
it's
argue
totally
with
cool. Pirate Batman's really cool. And then Batman Red Sun there from
Yeah.
the awesome Red Sun story we all know and love. Now here, a lot of stuff happens right here, right off the bat. You scroll down here for a frame, we get Killer Croc down in the subway,
Boom.
chilling
with
an alligator.
Croc.
Yeah, with a regular Croc.
Because he feels at home with
Exactly.
his
Maxwell's
other
a
crocs.
pirate, but if you look over to the left there, we got a bank vault that's open. I'm sure people are breaking in left and right.
Possibly Catwoman's cat.
Exactly. It's got to be. There's no other black cat in Gotham City. Scroll up a little bit more. A giant gun in that officer hand. Jeez Louise. But they're at the Gotham City Police Department. Of course, they need it. And, of course, Jim Gordon. The commissioner himself. Back to this Doomsday. Is this the whole, marker, eraser, paintbrush? Is this the same interface you're used to from playing other Scribblenauts?
I feel like this is like you can do more with this than with the other one. And I don't remember, because I didn't do a lot of created characters, but I don't remember being able to modify ones that already existed.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe that's new or not.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
We're not perfect, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try to show you this cool stuff. Here's your first look at Gotham in a mission. You got Flying Doomsday and Flying Maxwell.
Brown Doomsday.
Yeah, Brown Doomsday taking it to Darkseid here. Back down, it looks like we're GCWW down there. I guess GC Waterworks maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? But there, Doomsday just wailing on him with his weird ass arms. I don't know what kind of arms he's got there. Maxwell just watching. Here's a nice nod that you're talking about 2,000 characters, anti-monitor. The guy who ruins the universe all the time.
And Maxwell's kind of doing a good job beating him up.
Yeah, well, look at Maxwell's face there. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. That's not normal. Another look at Themyscira, though, too, it looks like. And who's fighting? Oh, it's Wonder Woman in the background, too.
Oh, yep, there she is.
See her doing a little action, too. Here we go, Fortress of Solitude. Superman running in, about to freeze breath. Doomsday, of course, back there, the Jor-El, Lara statues. Look very cute. I like how the art style is so cute on everything.
That's adorable.
Now here, ladies and gentlemen, I'll zoom in a little bit more and we'll start breaking this down. So
many people.
First
so
off,
many
the most important, at least the one I like the most, they have Mogo up there in the top left. That's the Green Lantern planet. There is a Green Lantern. If you did not know, that is a planet.
This is real. Google this.
There is
it's
a planet that is sentient, and is it. So then we're going to go top to bottom, left to right again. So Mogo, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Superman. Then we got Black Hand.
Yeah.
Of course, he's the guy who perpetuated Blackest Night when all the zombies came back. Now here we got the little green skeleton guy. We stared at him for a while.
Yeah.
We jumped around. We couldn't find anybody who nailed it. I know I've seen him in other comics. I went on Twitter, asked about it. Dr. Phosphorus seems like the correct guess.
It's weird because like Dr. Phosphorus is more of just a skeleton guy. This guy looks like he's got a suit of some sort on.
Exactly, and that made me think of Chemo. Of course, if you play DC Universe Online, a huge raid, or not raid, alert you have to do with him all the time. But he's also, I remember, from Supergirl. But he doesn't have a skeleton inside him.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because they screw with the colors a little bit, so maybe he's not even
and that's the
supposed
other
to
thing
be green.
too. A lot of people kept bringing up Atomic. What's his name? I can't read my own handwriting. Atomic's. Whatever, the atomic guy that also is a skeleton, but he's more flaming than he is this, and I don't mean it in a weird sense. I mean literally on fire. So and then Mike wanted us to point out Derek Powers from Batman Beyond. That's possible.
But he doesn't have a cool suit, so that
and there's some
be
kind
him.
of logo on his chest too, which is throwing us.
Yeah.
But again, I'm gonna put my chips on Dr. Phosphorus.
This is bothering us, so tell us in the comments.
A lot,
if
and
you
the problem is that
out.
like 2 days before this trailer got released, they just put out a sketch of Dr. Phosphorus in the New 52. So we don't even know what he looks like yet. So it's possible that Scribblenauts
could
people
look like that.
Exactly.
This is where they're breaking the news.
They're just destroying everything. I know. And then we got Bizarro over here. Now we're gonna drop to the bottom row, left to right. We're pretty sure Fuzzy Creature is just a fuzzy creature, right?
I think that's just a random fuzzy creature.
I mean, I haven't read it.
If not, God, I want to read that comic.
I was going to say, there's a lot of New 52 I am not up to date on, but I don't remember Animal.
I don't remember seeing a big pink animal guy.
So Cyborg then, Flash, Metal Woman from the Metal Men. We tried to get a little bit more specific on her, but we all here in the office just do not like the Metal Men or Metal Women. So that's the best we could do for you. Aquaman making an appearance there.
Yeah.
Batman.
Arthur Curry for the win.
Yeah, finally, right? Maxwell. Doomsday again, Joker, Black Manta, Captain Cole, one of the terrible, terrible Flash villains that always pops up, Deathstroke the Terminator, Bane, and then we're back to this guy, another thing where we went around the block trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we thought that he looks somewhat like he could be some Wonder Woman bad guy. He looks vaguely like maybe the old King of Atlantis resurrected or something. It's just hard to tell.
So, I mean, it could be Ares, it could be Zeus, it could be King of Atlantis.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of different people. We don't have enough information.
Ares isn't green, but again, they're messing with the colors a little here.
And I'm also tossing out there that if he was a made-up Scribblenauts people, he would bookend the made-up Scribblenauts troll on the superhero side. So that's possible. Who knows? Again, let us know in the comments below. I'm sure you'll tell us how stupid we are. But we want to know who that
But I mean, as you can see, this game is sort of Scribblenauts crack for DC fans.
Sure,
and that's amazing.
And like totally, that was the big thing for me is that, you know, years ago when the first Scribblenauts debuted at E3, it was our game of the show.
Yeah,
It won some award.
Game of the show.
Did it win the game of the show? And it was, remember, tucked away. It was one demo for it, and we all went over there and lost our mind. And I bought it, and I played it, and I liked it, but I never beat it. It was
That's
one of those
thing
things.
Even with the first couple, it never really realized its potential.
Right.
Scribblenauts Unlimited really took it to the next level for me. It was really great. A lot more options. Adding adjectives changed everything. And now this, I'm really excited for this. This looks like
this is like, yeah, exactly.
Like,
I mean, like as much as I'm excited for it, it's like one of your franchises you love, Scribblenauts, merged with the DC Comics we both love so much.
Two things I love. So
exactly.
This will be great. It's coming to Wii U, 3DS, and PC this fall.
Yeah, it was fast. I like that turnaround. I like the demo. There's Maxwell's sister again. Batman with no cape, and it looks like he's running with a globe, maybe.
Maybe he's got the world in his hands.
Kind of frisbee.
We don't know why he doesn't have a cape.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. You know, I'm sure the story will explain why it isn't.
Yeah.
But no, Scribblenauts Unmasked coming out very soon.
So for anyone who played Scribblenauts Unlimited, it looks like Maxwell's sister is not turned to stone. Just spoilers.
I'm sure that's how it'll open.
Yeah.
Superman saving her. That was the whole thing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for everything about Scribblenauts Unmasked, keep it here on IGN. Audrey, thank you so much.
Thank you, Greg.
Bring back Superboy. The real Superboy. Connell, you know what I'm saying over here.
Save Teen Titans.
Gosh darn it. Yeah. Bring back Young Justice. Everything we love.
Make Tim Drake Robin again.
Yes.